It's like crazy.
I don't know where I put my phone.
So do you want me to like? Is there a certain way I'm supposed to speak, or?
Not really.
You're supposed to speak in Tagalog?
Into the
In
my
Tagalog.
god.
Oh yeah, I wanna ask that. Like, are
This
you
is the whole Tagalog
fluent
episode.
in Tagalog?
Yes.
Potang ina.
Potang ina.
No, because ever
That's good.
since I've known you since
Oh,
a kid.
I don't speak, right?
Yeah, when you were classmates with Michi, I never really heard you speak. And then you studied in Philippines. So I was like,
I had to learn how to speak.
so you only learned when you studied uni in Philippines?
I know how to. I understand Tagalog.
Yes.
But when I went to UP, I really had to force myself to speak.
I like how it's like still forced. It's like it didn't
Yeah.
become
You had to,
it
right?
didn't become natural.
We've been speaking English since then, so I feel like ours is not conyo, but the ones who are.
It just naturally is conyo though.
Yeah.
No, yours is, no, I don't think so. Cause like ours is like the way we were
Brought up.
taught how to
Yeah.
speak English is really speak English straight up.
Yeah, that's why.
So it's not really conyo.
Because I would ask
Yeah.
his cousin. His cousin is a American Filipino, and he used to live in the Philippines. And then I would ask him, "Do you think I speak conyo?" Because
What is it?
yeah. And he's like, "No, I don't think you speak conyo." I'm like, "Really? I feel like I'm conyo."
If you want a good example of conyo, you listen to
wanna-
Chris Aquino.
I thought you were
Throw
gonna-
you under the bus.
I
It's like,
thought
look
you
over
were-
there.
I thought you were gonna give us a riff of how to.
No, no, no.
Ah, this is- How do conyo
It was
speak?
like, one of the things they say is like,
Oh my god.
oh my god, I want to make kain now.
Make kain now. Oh my god.
Kasi like I'm so hungry.
You
like,
know, parang like
Oh
Parang-
my
parang kasi like-
God.
Parang kasi like.
It's
I like that.
Is conyo technically like LA girl?
Yeah,
basically,
but it's
basically
Oh.
Valley girl,
Philippine
Valley girl
SoCal.
food.
Valley
Filipino.
girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get it. That's
alright, yeah. Parang ganito.
Like you know,
Wow.
like when I was in Philippines, I tried so hard. No, I would speak first in Taglish,
Yeah.
but I would really try hard to remove that because I didn't want to be like
The conyo.
Konyo, the way Konyo speaks it. I didn't want to have that accent, so I wanted to like really like force myself to speak straight, even though like sometimes I'd shift.
But did it really have like a negative like vibe if people call you conyo? I'm not really sure.
I think
kasi.
it because Philippines is like there's this social hierarchy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
You know?
the society of things.
Yeah.
That's why.
Like
We
I
live
get it,
in
I
a
get it.
society.
like like I mean
Don't you get it?
I think if you're like high class, people would be like, "Oh, you're kind of rich kid,
Yeah.
rich kid."
Oh yeah, that's usually
Yeah.
that. It's like, ay conyo.
Even-
Wear
Or-
shoes to the mall.
That was weird. Because like he said that.
Yeah, that took me
Yeah.
off actually. It's like,
It
what's wrong
goes
with
both ways. It's really kind of messed up, you know, that they have that.
Yeah.
Like it goes both ways. The rich people would be like, "Oh, you're wearing this, like, oh, you're from
I'm
this."
surprised
you
you
know?
went uni in Philippines though, because a lot of us couldn't do it, especially me. I couldn't do it because I was just never used to the Philippines. So it was hard for me. Like there was an option of like my parents asking me if you want you can go. I was like no, I don't think I could survive or handle it. So like kudos to you. for
I
even
almost
getting to do
handled
that.
I know it was actually a pretty sudden decision actually.
What? It was the last minute decision
Not
going
really
to
last
like,
minute,
oh my
but it was just a
I
realization.
think I'm gonna go uni the Philippines. Admissions
No, for real,
I
it
think
was
the last
really
day
like that.
admissions was
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Same.
I know people who did that though, Michael.
It's just
It was-
impressive.
Yeah,
I mean, of
know,
course-
that's right.
It was a thought. It started out as a thought. Like I think I should go.
Is it
What-
because
what-
you didn't have a course here? That
I
you
had. I
wanted?
was in
I should think- I
CityU.
think I should just
I was in
start the-
CityU for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah.
This
I
is
remember.
true.
You were in
Right?
This is
CTU?
true.
I was in
Yeah.
CityU
He
for a
was
year.
in
Yeah.
CTU? I've never.
This is true.
What?
Yeah.
I
know
do
that.
remember that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I was in CityU for a year.
Because I would
Yeah, I
go.
do remember you were going to uni around here first before you went to Philippines. Like, look how you went to uni.
Yeah.
Because I would go CTU to meet up with him, and I don't think I've ever like come across you there. I didn't even know he went CTU. What the hell? Right?
Yeah, I was.
Damn.
I was.
Okay, let's start the episode.
Let's just
Michael.
start it? Okay.
Go, Michael.
Hello, and welcome back to It's a Taurus Thing, the podcast about today's horoscopes and all things relatable. I'm your male Taurus host, MZ.
It's your girl Kate.
It's me.
And again, we are not joined by our in-house Gemini, but he might try to catch up. I don't know. We're gonna see how this goes. Anyway, there's another better Gemini in the house.
Very special, very.
That's our way of shitting on him because he's not here. He's not showing up. So like, you know.
Especially for his season. My man.
You wanna introduce the guest, Michael?
Do you want to be introduced or do you want to introduce yourself? our very lovely Gemini.
Wow.
Rupz Rain _
A very special Gemini guest today is Rupz.
Rupz.
Or
yeah.
Ruperto, would you prefer? Where's the paper?
I'm so sorry. He put Rupz.
Okay, Rupz.
Rupz. I am more used to calling you Rupz now. I feel like Ruperto's so old. I'm kidding.
No, for real though. Even me, I'm like,
I prefer the other nickname.
who's Roberto?
Which is the other nickname?
Oh.
I want to know now.
We'll talk about it later. But
Okay, fine.
So back to you, Kate.
What the fuck? You mother. Okay, before we go on with this episode, there are a few announcements first that I want to get into. Because, like, it is our 6-month milestone. It just passed. So, happy 6 months to us. Woo, baby.
Hey.
Half year, baby.
What is that baby term for?
Maybe term.
Fetus.
Baby. When they have the baby, they usually have like a birthday every other month for a baby, if I remember correctly.
We just
Or maybe
call
that's
it,
just my family.
we just call it monthsary, I guess. I don't know. Something like that.
Podcast months.
Yeah, technically.
Technically, it would be a 2.
We are 6 months into this mess that we still don't know if what the fuck this is we're doing.
I heard of another low-key jab to our podcast. We don't have a structure.
Spill the tea, spill the tea.
No, that's what I said. That's what they said. We don't have a
really?
structure.
Who said this, Michael?
I'm not gonna throw it.
You have to tell me later and I'm gonna send a hate message. I'm kidding.
Throw all the shade in the DMs.
For the record though, the non-structural part of the pod is what makes the pod our pod. Okay. So
And it's part of the structure.
yeah, technically in a weird way it is part of the structure that we're not structured.
it's
And also
we're made out like that.
and also we to celebrate our 6-month milestone, we're actually not gonna have an episode next week.
We needed to take a break again.
Yeah, it's an episode for us. Technically, we needed a break because it has been. Let's just say that May and June is starting to seem like it's also a busy month. So we are taking a week break, but we will be back on the 26th with the Cancer season. So
Shout out.
So this is technically the last Gemini episode. How do you feel, Roberto? You're so special.
I'm nervous.
You're nervous.
Every guest ever.
Are you actually nervous?
That's our merch.
I don't know. I think there's a level of nervousness.
Really? Because a lot of
That should be the underlining of the Taurus Thing Pod. I'm nervous.
because a lot of our guests says that they're nervous when they come into the show, and we're like, why? We know each other. And shit. Like
Majority.
we barely have guests that we not really.
We don't know,
Yeah.
and then we're the one that's nervous.
Yeah.
Are you guys nervous?
We were yesterday. We're gonna get into that later.
Oh, I mean, because that, yeah.
And also, even though our in-house Gemini is not here, greet him a happy birthday because his birthday is coming up. We are posting it on Instagram. So, happy birthday, Dan. Even though you're not here. So yeah, let's go on with the episode.
I might as well also say happy birthday to the
Yeah.
Belated at this one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You turned. Oh wait, I don't want to blast your age if you don't want to. I'm so sorry.
You're old.
We're
all getting old.
are
We're all
all,
getting
man.
old.
You have no right to say that with me or Michael. I'm the eldest in the room. I always feel attacked. I'm kidding.
I think that's your fault. I have no idea.
So Roberto, I'm not really sure if you listen to our episodes. I'm assuming no.
I have listened to a little bit. like very very little.
Like the snippets
I remember,
on Instagram.
yeah, like snippets.
No.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I've listened to like a lot of MZ laughing in the background.
It is.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I would say that means you've watched the episodes then. That's full well.
Hey man, we
Also,
got no
90%
complaints from that yet.
Also,
so.
kind of saw a snippet.
No, that's
of,
all.
Denz talking
Oh,
about
the reason.
which shirt he wants to sweat in.
Oh.
Oh, he did watch the episode.
Just a snippet, just a snippet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Like we don't really expect our guests to be like listeners. So
Podcasts
it's
are
kinda,
hard.
Yeah, it's kind
It's
of
hard.
nice.
Hard consumption.
But do you normally listen to podcasts? Is that a thing?
No, actually, no. I barely listen to podcasts, so I'm pretty new to this.
Thank you
Yeah.
for actually tuning in then, because like it's kind of hard to get into podcasting, I would say. Yeah.
I actually don't know how it works. So
That's
I'm like,
fine.
yeah.
Legit, we're just chilling. We're just talking, like
Okay,
what we
cool.
did few minutes ago.
That's it.
Is Dan there? Is he actually there?
Sounds like a knocking.
He said he would just open our door.
He's just outside.
Scary.
No.
Oh my god. We
Yikes.
played VR yesterday after your dance class. We're gonna get into the dance class later, but yeah, we played VR. We went VR yesterday because we didn't know where else
where's
to
this?
go.
Where's this one? Is it the one in?
The
one
fisherman's
in
one.
Fisherman's one.
Oh,
That
what
one.
do they have?
VR zone?
They have a yeah
Yeah,
VR
VR
zone.
Mm.
They have a walk the plank VR.
The
Some
hiking.
biking that's like
You're
flying through
Yeah.
things.
Uh-huh.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart VR?
Yeah.
There's a
I
Mario
kind
Kart
of wanted
VR.
to try that, but these guys were bullshit. So.
There's a horror VR.
Silent Hill.
Mhm.
What? Oh my god, VR
Not
is really
Silent
evolving.
Hill, but
It's not Silent Hill. It's
Oh,
just
I thought it was Silent Hill.
no, it's just
looks like it, but not.
Oh.
Then there's one that's just you're shooting.
Galaga.
Galaga.
Yeah.
Huh.
The like the shooting pebble.
It's like
Shooting
the alien shooter
pixel
thing with the
things.
yeah.
So is
But
it like
3D.
4 players or something? 5 players?
Some
Depending
of
on the
them,
activity, it's
yeah.
either one player or up to 4 players.
Like the plank is only one person per game because you know how.
Can you imagine
how
just,
would
like,
you
5
want
Like
people
to
like 5
fight?
people on a plank. Like just get the cats. Just the plank.
So we basically bought the tickets that allows you to choose any 2 activities when you get in there. And these guys wanted to do the horror thing.
You have to, man.
Oh my god.
How is the actually wait? Is this like horror straight up, or like do you have to kill like zombies? That
Oh.
kind of horror.
All you have is a flashlight,
Oh damn!
You're in a
So
wheelchair.
annoying.
and you're in a wheelchair.
You're in a wheelchair.
So you're running like 2 miles per hour. Flashlight.
I hate it because you couldn't even you
Turn.
couldn't turn left or right. It's just forward,
It's just forward
and
and back.
That's
the
so
most-
funny though. Like,
so annoying.
why would you make a character with a wheelchair? Like, let's think of a horror game.
Yeah, technically.
I mean, the essential parts of a horror game is to make sure they barely have anything to do with the zombies, so everything is just a scare thing. The fact that you can't move faster is
Yeah, the
already
fact that
like,
you're on a wheelchair.
Yeah, bro.
we're going through like a hospital.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah, it was a hospital.
Escape the
like-
hospital game.
Yeah. So it was only 4 players per round.
And it's
but-
funny
Oh
though.
wait. 4 players in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, no.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's funny, but it's also even funnier. It's like, oh, it's a 4-player. Oh, so can be together. So you thought?
Oh, you're all separated.
Yeah, at
You
first
get
you,
separated.
because like
Oh, damn,
it's like
that's
you're all together
fun.
in the beginning. Then you start, and you know how you can go forward or back. When you go forward, the railroad separates everyone. And they're like,
Huh. So you don't really have full control of
No.
a little bit.
You barely have control.
Barely.
I'm
So,
just saying.
All your control is just
flashlight.
Flashlight.
how fast you go through the hallway.
So
There are times where you
what
actually
is the flashlight for?
to look around. It's hella
I know,
dark,
I know,
man.
but like you don't have full control of moving, right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it. It's
You-
just
when
a
you-
flashlight.
you're in VR, you can look around.
You're just
Yeah.
looking around. That's the
yeah,
point.
trying to look away from the
Mhm.
horror.
Oh, I thought you had to run away from something.
Because
I mean, you
we're-
can.
Trying to escape the hospital
Yeah.
by doing these mini games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's mini games.
Yeah, there are like things that you can like. There are times where it's a fork in the road and you have to choose left or right. That's what you use the flashlight for.
Oh,
You
okay,
use
that
the
makes sense.
pointer.
That makes sense. Okay.
It was just so stupid because like in maximum you could play as 4 players, but we were 5, so we decided to split into 3, 2. And the two people in the group who's not as scared, which is Michael and Adrian, they decided to play together, and we were left, me, Irvin, shout out to Irvin, and Danilo, and we were like, I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play.
Oh my god, that's funny.
We see how big Danilo is, and you hear him scream from his soul, and it comes
Seriously,
out. It's the best.
It's like the most like legit. Like damn, he's not faking it.
Yeah,
That's
this is genuine scare.
From the gut all the way.
You said you're a gamer too, right? Do you play horror games? Or are you?
No, I'm a big pussy.
Bro,
really?
Same.
You keep forcing him to play these shit, so
actually,
it's fine.
but I would really love to play those multiplayer horror games though, like
Phasmophobia.
Yeah.
I would really
I'm
want to try.
forcing her to fucking play that
I
shit,
said
bro.
I would just not
See?
put it.
It was
No,
pretty
we have to
crazy,
buy.
right? I heard it was crazy.
I've seen videos, but I haven't actually like played. We had Dre recently in the pod. Shout out to Dre. And he was like, because I told him that I enjoy watching people play games, but I typically don't play games. He's like, you should try Phasmophobia. I'm like, are you fucking kidding
I'm like,
me?
yes, I'm buying it now.
Yeah, I actually played a game with him and Joshua.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like we played
Shout out to Joshua.
forgot
Which
the
one?
name. But it was basically like this multiplayer. We had
Horror?
to like horror, and then we were trying to get rid of this. We were in a haunted house, and then I forgot the name of the game. But you had to get these dolls. Those babies, those small babies that were running away.
I forgot the name.
Oh,
I've seen this one as
yeah.
well. I think there's also someone chasing you guys around, right?
Yeah, that's the girl who's chasing you.
The
And then
girl.
like basically you have to pacify. That's the game.
Yeah.
Pacify.
I think it's like when she catches you, you turn into like a smaller.
Yeah, you turn into like a baby.
That's
Like
right.
the dolls
You're still in the
from
game.
Yeah.
You get to run around as a baby.
Oh.
So you're still
That's
playing
funny.
as soon as you get caught.
I see.
But when you do get caught, like she has this screamer face on your computer.
So you still get
Nice.
fucking scared.
So that's the jump scare moment. Her
Yeah,
face,
that-
basically.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, the whole
The whole
aesthetic
time.
as well is still scary as
Yeah.
shit. You're being chased by it, and you're also doing objectives.
And you kind of have to like separate
Yeah.
from one another, like,
Serious.
and there's no map, man. You just gotta memorize
Go.
the whole
You
map.
gotta memorize the house.
Dude, like yesterday, the VR had a map apparently, but only one of you could see it. So Adrian and Michael figured it out. Michael had
Gamers
the
for
map.
life.
Yeah. Michael had the map, and then he was technically telling Adrian where to like go, like left, right, or continue, or those things. When it was me, Irvin, and Danilo, I didn't know that there was a map, and the map wasn't with me. It was with Irvin. And I guess he didn't know.
It didn't click there.
It only clicked to him at the end, right before we died. I was like, you
like,
had
I can
the
see
map
you
the
in
whole
the
time? Oh my gosh. Like, because you guys didn't tell us either that there was a map. Like, after you guys
Well, that's the point.
Yeah, we
You
didn't
need to
know.
experience.
I'm so
You get there,
disappointed
it's
in
like,
you, Irvin.
oh, I see you in the map. And then, oh wait, I'm gonna die.
That's what
Someone's in my room.
Oh my god.
That's what we're hearing.
Dumb.
It's
Wait.
because like how we play multiplayer games with others, right? We're
Right.
always like trying to explain, like, hey, did you see this thing? The moment we're doing this thing, so we're always like, we know what
Yeah, you already
most
know
people
what.
are
Yeah,
doing.
like you already know the mechanics
Yeah.
of the game. Yeah.
So when you don't, when we see them playing it and everyone's just screaming, it's like, how are you going to
For
play?
the record, I actually screamed the least.
Yeah,
And I was the
Weirdly
only
enough,
girl.
the two guys are the one.
I swear.
I'm like wondering which part of the game are they in yet? Are they like at the map, the hallways yet?
Oh my god.
I had to ask the lady that was like overseeing them play the game. I was like, can we see the
Can we see
screen?
what they're
I
doing?"
want to know where they are yet. This has still been screaming. They haven't reached the part yet or something.
Because I have to admit, it kind of made me, like, it made me feel comfortable that they were screaming. That I wasn't really screaming. Because I was like, oh, they're right there. Like, it's fine.
They're getting scared. That means I don't have to be.
Like, they were screaming so loud that I was like, okay. I'm just like going forward, not even caring about the ghosts anymore. I'm like, okay, fuck this. Like, I'll just go forward. Fuck that. Like, why did we go to horror games?
You mentioned that we
Oh,
are.
The VR.
Yeah, the
we went to
VR and
VR.
also cause like
The
I was
horror.
gonna
Knocking.
make I was gonna make a joke that like there's a ghost outside.
Yeah.
Totally far from that joke now, but yeah, we're
The
gonna
side
be.
railing is real good.
We usually for
But yeah,
these
man.
episodes we're
Gaming's
gonna
a
be reading your horoscope reading.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we also ask this to every guest. Do you believe in horoscopes? Are you a horoscope?
Personally, I would actually like to try, but this is the funny thing though.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I read Gemini horoscope. This was before, right? I'd be like, oh, that's really me. After that, I relate so much.
Yeah.
And I check all the other horoscopes, and I'm just like,
That's
wait,
me too.
these are all me.
I'm not only Gemini.
So what? Now I'm just kind of like, I think I don't know anymore.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. It's a constant thing in this podcast that we did name the whole pod into like horoscope, like we're called Taurus Thing. The whole guest aspect of it is based on what sign you are. That's why we asked you to come this specific season. But personally, we also don't believe in horoscope. It just became the thing of the pod. So.
Like I remember back like younger, I'd be like, oh my god, like this horoscope thing
Yeah.
is like so seems so real.
I really think it's more of a high school thing now.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that everyone's just like when I was younger.
Yeah, but when I started going to uni, I was like, is it really legit? And I read everything. I'm just like, no, you guys are just flattering me.
The realization.
That's the hook. They're trying to hook me in with every horoscope.
So yeah, I'm still gonna read your horoscope reading anyway. Okay.
Whether you like it or not.
So Geminis, your reading as of today. Spiritual passion is tempered by romantic desire today, Gemini, and you're likely to want to pursue both.
He gave a face.
Oh.
He went up.
Repeat that again.
So you didn't pay attention.
I heard romantic something today, and I'm gone.
Spiritual passion is tempered by romantic desire today.
Oh, today.
What were you thinking?
I got like
Last night.
this whole time, like this whole month or something.
It's
wait.
up today.
It's most of the readings are for the day.
Perhaps your romantic partner is as spiritually inclined as you, and you both aspire to the same ends.
Oh.
Is she coming? Is she coming?
Actually,
today?
she'll try to follow. So.
Well, I mean.
So your love matches are the Pisces. Can we even talk about your girlfriend?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Shout out.
So
The way you asked that.
I never
Yeah,
knew
it
how
just
to
is-
ask it properly.
I know.
Okay?
I don't know why it doesn't seem like there's ever going to be a proper way to ask that.
Right.
So, how's your significant other?
It's like so formal.
That's what.
How's your partner in
Life.
Partner in practice. Wait, no.
So your love matches are the Pisces. May I know if your girlfriend is a Pisces? Would
No,
you even
she
know?
is not.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Or else I'm gonna get killed. If I'm kidding.
Oh boy, here we go. I see there's some abuse happening.
I'm kidding.
And
out
your friendship. Oh my God! Stop. Your friendship matches are the Leos. You know any Leos?
I know Furman.
Fermin?
Mhm.
Should we shout out Fermin? Shout out to Fermin.
I mean, that's up for him to shout out.
Who else are Leos? No, I don't know.
Actually, there was a Leo yesterday, and you were vouching for him.
Huh?
Irvin's
Irvin's a Leo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Irvin's a Leo.
Huh.
Shout out again to Irvin.
But yeah.
And since you forgot that Irvin was a Leo, we're also gonna forget about you and talk about the Taurus. Don't take it personal. It's just a thing of the show.
Wow, now you say that.
I have to always.
There's
like,
a PSA now.
Yeah, because it's like I don't want to come off as mean, and for people who don't listen to the pod, they might think, "Oh, this girl's a bitch." Like I don't want that to come off that way.
This friendly girl that I've been talking with this whole time is
Such a bitch. Oh shit! Danilo sent a picture that he's down the house, so he's probably coming up soon. Anyway.
Well, just say the Taurus. It's not about the Taurus.
Anyway, so for Michael, I'll read your reading.
Yes, mine once again.
And mine. Taurus, you
That's why
should
Taurus thing,
feel
'cause we're the Taurus.
you should feel physically strong and energetic today and ready to
Should?
take on just about anything that comes your way.
So what if I don't feel like it?
What you doing?
What if I
Question mark?
should I? Don't tell me what to do.
Honestly, I don't feel physically strong or energetic today because of yesterday. Like I'm so tired from yesterday.
So you say that you don't feel that fatigue anymore.
Bro, we were out the whole day.
Other than that,
Stayed up
I
till,
forgot
like,
about that one
5,
part.
bro.
It's not even about the dancing because I constantly go dance classes. It's just the fact that we stayed out until like what time did we
12?
go home? Like 12.
It's true, 12, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and we still didn't sleep when we got home. By the way, so like.
Now I played a little bit more.
That's why.
Mhm.
That's why.
So I'm a little bit groggy today.
That's what the coffee was for.
This is good as you may be presented with some powerful challenges that bring new purpose to your life. Any challenges today, Michael?
You gotta complete that dance, man.
Oh yeah, true.
I can't get that part, man. I can't get into the kick up parts. Man. French moves, man. I can't do the French moves.
We keep hinting the dance when we haven't even explained it yet. but okay,
So,
we're
because-
gonna do a crash reading. Our love
Stupid
match are
left.
the Aquariuses and the friendship matches are still the Virgos. Same as usual. So we're not gonna talk about it anymore.
We're gonna complain as usual. Oh, and
and friendzone, the same thing all the time. But yeah, so yesterday we actually
we're gonna take a break here.
Wait till we
You
get
know what? That's a good thing. It's 30 minutes in.
How was it 30?
We're gonna take a break right here.
I started recording like way earlier, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
I'm pretty sure we had.
Right.
I wonder how much of the first part snippet.
That's why the
entered.
first part. I thought you guys were already like starting. I'm like, oh, it's already starting. 'Cause, like I thought it was recording.
Now we take a break. That's an amazing headset.
But you know what horror game you guys should actually play?
Mhm.
Doki Doki.
Oh, bro.
Oh, I watched
Wait,
that.
no, no,
Oh
yeah,
my
we-
god.
we're already there. We got it.
Okay.
I didn't.
Did you actually finish it?
I don't play games, so I usually just watch. When I watch PewDiePie play it, I was like, damn, this game is so fucked up. Like,
It
I
fucks
don't-
you up.
I don't
You
know.
watched the whole thing.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
I played it. No.
Not
Nothing
knowing what it
Not
was.
knowing
Damn.
what it was.
was
And
like-
for the first half, I was just like, what's
Right?
so scary
It's like,
about
what am I
this?
playing?
Yeah.
Like,
And then boom, I was like,
And then
what,
surprise.
the hanging scene. I was just like,
shit
Yeah.
start going ham,
I
bro.
literally just was speechless.
Spoiler
my
alert,
mouth
by the
dropped.
way. Oh wait, Michael, do you know what Doki Doki is?
No, I mean I know what it is. I said I know there's a horror. I've seen some snippets of it. It's like, how? Why?
Mhm.
The crazy thing about it
The fact
too.
that it's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Wait, have
great.
you played it?
I played like the first part of it until it started getting fucked up. I was like,
Mhm.
so that's how it transitions to that.
Yeah.
But it's so long, right? Like it takes
It-
a while
you actually
before
have-
it gets
Yeah,
to the
it's slow.
scary.
You
thing.
actually have
I'm
to
like,
play it.
Yeah.
But when it started becoming like, I don't know how anyone would continue playing this. I'm actually quite lost. Because like the text start changing.
Yeah,
it's, like,
it's glitching.
That's
So it's
part
like-
of it, though. That's part.
No,
of
I
it.
mean like,
Yeah.
because like, I have played like games like the first part of Doki Doki.
Ah.
So I actually got like really invested in it.
Yeah. It does have like a nice
I was really into it.
story.
Like, oh, they're actually like, and then the text became like, how do I continue this? I'm still in the mindset of
The
the
start.
dating sim
It's like my
game.
dating sim
Oh,
game
like,
is 30
like the horror didn't sink in.
At first I said like, oh man, how can I read the rest of this? I forgot this is the horror section part of the fuck.
Michael's just there to
I'm
find
just like,
girls.
my dating sim.
Oh my god. It's not for you, Michael. It's the game.
Oh my god.
But
That's why it's like, this is my dating
so
sim.
we are back from the break. We're putting the whole Doki Doki thing in, by the way.
Damn it, my dating sim.
But yeah, so where did we stop? Oh yeah, the dancing thing. So yesterday, wait, first we have to announce what you're doing. So what are you doing for a living right now, Mr. Rupz?
I am freelancing as a dancer and choreographer. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's like you're gonna go for like a long title or something.
It's like I'm gonna say something additional, but
The
build up. I'm like, okay, go more. Oh
like,
my god.
Okay. I'm basically besides that too, I'm also a director of Rebel Z dance team. Shout out.
To yourself?
No. Shout out to the team. Shout out to the team. Yeah, and then I teach in Rebel Z bass, and I do I teach in Rebel Z bass, Glee.
Oh, Macau Glee.
Yeah, Macau Glee Club. I teach.
Oh, I've seen that recently. They're gonna have a show where I work, and they're like selling the tickets, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go, but
yeah, and I also teach at Be Cool. Be Cool project.
Still Be Cool?
They're still Be Cool.
I thought their place closed down.
No, yeah, they transferred to like near MAC.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's far.
And they have a studio now. They have an actual studio now, so that's pretty
Not
awesome.
the room
that's
anymore.
Not the room anymore.
Yeah.
That's better.
They have a really good facility now, by the way. Like they have a music room. They have
Oh, it's a whole thing now.
Yep.
Like a whole like how would you say it?
it's like an actual
Creative
youth
center.
center. Yeah.
Like a
Multi-room, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I do private classes. Pretty much it. That's how I sustain myself, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, that's really like honestly, that's one of like the dream jobs for me, to just do dancing for a living. Like I've always wanted to just be like that. But anyway, sorry to cut you off, Michael. I think Dan's on the door.
Again?
I think so. He said, "Sa gate ako, ma'am, sir." Not idea. I don't know. Senor Danilo.
I mean, we have to take a break again.
No, it's all good.
And we're gonna take a break, right? I'm kidding.
This is true.
Oh shit, it's still recording, thank God. Oh my God.
Because the laptop shuts down, like, goes to sleep first before it shuts down.
We actually took a break.
You hear the fear in our voices for 5 seconds.
That's a break.
It broke for a quick second.
We have to reset up
Is that
anyways.
coming?
I said it's continue.
Okay, can you close the door? So yesterday we did go and take one of Roberto's private classes, because honestly it was for the pod, because we are having you as a guest, so we're like, oh, wouldn't it be nice to like take his class, but also it was like a bucket list thing for for us, because we've always wanted to like try learning a routine from you. And according to Michael, what did you say yesterday?
About what?
Like it's a bucket list that you finally got to learn from.
Because I've always wanted to like legit learn from a like choreographist.
Choreographer.
My bad.
Choreographer.
So it was like a win-win situation.
But yeah, that's why I think the fact now that we're already all old enough to have for you guys to have it as a job. I'm like, oh,
right?
The convenience.
Yeah.
But for me to execute so late, my lazy ass, man. My bad.
You did well, man. You did
I've
well.
been telling Michael, like, because it also took me years before I went back to dancing. And my first 2 months when I came back was so shit. Like, because I couldn't, I just wasn't used to it anymore. And it was your first class yesterday, Michael. Like,
it's like your first ever, right?
Yeah.
That's why. So it's like, don't
So
be
you did
hard on
no,
yourself.
like for real, you did pretty well, man. Like I've come across students who can't even find the rhythm.
See, that's why I don't dance.
Like no rhythm at all. And like there are students that just kind of makes me like. I mean, I'm very patient as a teacher. Like,
but your face looked like you were about to break, bro.
I'm very patient, but like when,
you are pretty patient, I would
but
say.
when like there was a student like just couldn't follow the beat.
Someone broke you.
And I didn't break. I was just like in my head like, how can you not listen? But I was still pretty I was still pretty being I was still,
But
like,
was this
my time.
was this student like really first time, or was your
it's his first time.
Oh,
But like
okay.
after a while, he came back and still couldn't follow.
Oh, there are people
at least he came back though, so he actually still gonna try.
He wanted to try.
So it's technically pretty good.
Yeah, I mean like it's just that he was more following rather than listening.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of people do that. Like when they learn, they're just following you, and there's a delay when you follow because you're not listening.
Yeah.
You're not going by the
Pretty
video. You're
much.
just like, okay, this next step is, and what's up this?
Exactly. So you're like you have like a 1 second delay, and it's kind of like
And it doesn't go with the beat as well.
no.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So you have to like post edit that and
Like just move it a little, like
Like
a
the
1
music.
second.
Yeah.
Because I would say I was more confident back then when I was younger, because I would dance like almost every time there's like an event. And
I think
everything,
only
right?
because we're all younger.
Yeah, also that
You're more
I-
headstrong when you're younger.
Yeah, like I didn't feel tired. Like I could dance for like 3 hours practice and I would still be fine. I just need to buy Xiaomai from 7-Eleven and Slurpee and then I'm good.
Slurpee.
Slurpees, bro.
Oh, true. That's not a thing anymore, is it?
And
Yeah,
then-
it's gone, man.
Yeah, it's gone. In Macau at least it's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Philippines had a similar one.
I think it's
No, Philippines is still has Slurpee,
because
right?
7-Eleven
then it
is
is Okay.
Oh, you thought it wasn't Slurpee?
I thought it was something else.
if you got it from somewhere else other than
wait.
7-Eleven,
Have you been
then
to
sure.
Philippines recently? Like,
Yeah, totally.
Last year.
okay,
Last
do you
time
know
was
when you
in-
go to like no, they don't have Circle K, right?
No, no,
Yeah,
Circle K.
yeah,
Oh my
7-Eleven,
God.
Mini stop.
7-Eleven,
You know how they
7-Eleven.
have those
Or
in the machines that are like.
The
spinning.
stapling one? That is Slurpee.
Oh, that's Slurpee.
Yeah. It's super
The cup has like a large Slurpee, the word Slurpee across the logo.
Yeah, never mind.
And he's studying there, by the way.
Yeah, you studied that.
I don't buy Slurpee.
That's probably the giveaway. Yeah.
But yeah, so like now when I came back to dancing, there's a few changes. I can't really do the look in camera anymore or look in the mirror anymore.
You can't look. What do you mean by that?
Because I get distracted by other dancers. So if you watch, and we did, by the way, we have another vlog number 2 for the pod, and it's coming out tomorrow if you're interested, where we learned the whole dance routine from Roberto. You would see that I
Great choreo.
would always look down. I would.
I'm
not-
looking up, trying to remember what's the next move. What's the next move?
Then we're just like the opposite. Because like if I look at other people, I would get lost.
Nah, I'm like that
Yeah.
too. Like that's why I focus more on myself
Yeah.
rather than looking at others.
Just
Because
try to
when you
look
look
at
at others,
myself.
you're gonna be like, oh wait, I did it wrong, and
Right.
then you're lost. You're lost for the whole thing.
And also, if the person
It just
you're
crumbles.
looking at it got wrong, then you get wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why it's a good practice. Just practice but like focus on yourself rather than looking at others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he also basically gave us a full. Well, you came late, Michael.
My bad.
Yeah, Rupert actually was nice enough to give us a full crash course of dancing
Yeah.
yesterday.
When I saw the vlogs, like, there was so much that I missed.
Yeah.
Holy crap! And I just came in for just like the side steps. Like, okay, how much did I actually miss?
Because normally it's just like warm up and then straight to the choreography. But
Yeah.
we booked 2 hours with Roberto, so he basically gave us a crash course of the like basic
What is-
techniques,
Yep.
getting the vibe and everything. So it's like, thank you for that, by the way.
No problem. Thank you
Man,
for
I-
having me. Really.
Yeah. So if you guys want to book private class, can we do that? Can we
Yeah.
say it?
Can.
Go hit
Yeah,
up
it's just his work.
Roberto.
Yeah. Send me a DM
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Do you want to plug your Instagram now or later?
Plug it down.
At
Plug it now.
Rupz
Ooh.
at RUPZRAYEM.
There you go. Links will be down in the description, just in case you missed that. Yeah. What else did we talk about by yesterday? Because like there was a point yesterday, the fastest part of the dance.
Right, the most challenging part.
Right. There was like we were just doing by counting, so there's no music, and then I was in front, in the middle, like right behind you. I would hear from my whole surrounding just like deep breaths, like. I'm like, oh my god! It's like surround sound too, cause like.
That's true. She's literally the center of the class.
So
Yeah, that
funny.
is true.
It's so funny. I was like, oh my.
Oh my god.
But I didn't feel like tired at all. I was just like hating myself for like I can't pick it up
I know.
while I'm.
No, I think the last part is more, I think, intermediate side.
I would say
But
yeah.
like I just wanted to add in like a challenge for y'all, you know. 'cause
Oh,
I
it
know-
was a challenge for sure.
Yeah. Like we
Boy.
had all that beginner grooves and all
Yeah.
that stuff, and then just
I-
a little fun thing to like oh my god,
Like,
like
oh shit.
I can't get it in.
But I think that's the fun part of dance, like, you know, like being able to like challenge yourself. Like, you know, you're kind of like in this spot where you're like, oh my god, I can't do it, but then after you keep on doing it, you're just like, I was able to do it. What?
It's true. I was like,
And then it's just
wait,
that,
I could.
the fact that you're able to do it, you're just like, oh my god, I gotta keep on going.
Yeah, pretty much.
I gotta get started.
I think I got a
better.
video of you, Michael, where you actually got the last part. Did you see it from?
I mean, I did see it. I was like, literally, like, I'm like, yeah, there's my mistake. The next, I fixed it.
Yeah, there was like one time that you
another
got
mistake.
to do it right, and
Yeah.
I was like, hey, that's cool.
To reach the end of that part, I was just like, when you do the French move thing and then go
The
down.
French move.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Pas de bourrée. Alright.
Pada.
Yeah, pas de bourrée. It's actually spelled as PAS. Pass. The DE. BOUR. I think I could be wrong, but BOUREA, something like that.
No, it's that's why it's called French.
I could be wrong on that last one though.
It's
but
all about
yeah.
the non-pronouncing of the beginning or.
So if you guys watch the
Pas de
vlog in YouTube, you guess which one is the pas de bourrée. Because you probably won't know, but you make a good guess. But what would you say your main style is? Because I know from before you were more in breakdancing.
Yeah, I was breaking, b-boying before, really focused on that. And then when I went to actually even before Philippines, I started going into choreography.
Oh,
So,
really?
basically choreography is more, I would say like open style. You know, like you're basically getting influences from different dances and putting it into your own flavor or your own style. You're mixing everything basically. That's what choreography is. But since my foundation
Was b-boy?
was breaking and also hip hop, like party dance, especially hip hop party dance, I've also learned house, I've learned popping. So
Popping lock.
I take all those I take all the steps or all the foundations from there, and I pretty much put it into my style, and a little bit of contemporary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
So,
love
yeah.
the choreo, by the way, yesterday.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I danced that song already a few weeks ago from my other class. But it was way different because it's like sexy jazz, so it's more like girly and stuff.
Right.
But there was a point yesterday where I was kind of mixing it already. I'm like, oh my god, please forget about the last dance, please forget, because I was already like mixing it. I'm like, shit.
I think I get it. Like it's like your muscle memory is like just moving by itself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Since the whole dance is integrated
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
song,
yeah. No,
so
no,
it's just
like
like your body just went, oh.
Yeah, for real. Like it's like oh my god, like I have that a lot sometimes. Like
Yeah.
I'm learning choreo and it's like this transition is so similar to the last class or last dance I did.
So
I'm just
you
like,
start doing.
no wait, what?
Oh shit! Sorry. Are you
So
okay?
yeah, okay. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
why my body fall on my leg?
Because like we also did the same exact part of the song
All right,
in my
first
sexy
verse?
jazz. So I was like really like trying to forget about that class. I'm like, okay, we are here now in this class with Roberto. It's a totally different style.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Turns into the sexy jazz. wait, wrong moves.
I start putting my heels on without you noticing. No, I'm kidding.
In the middle of like practicing the dance move, your set,
What?
your whole set changed.
Imagine, oh my god. Even Irvin, by the way, yesterday was like, I told them about the dance for a while now. I think since last month we were like talking
Right.
about this, right? So it's been a month, guys. So we invited Irvin and one of my close friends, Gisela, shout out to Gisela, to join us in the dancing for yesterday's class. And then I already told them the style, I already told them that it's Roberto, and then everyone was excited. And then yesterday, on the way there, like we were in the elevator, Irvin was like, we're gonna dance like Roberto style, right? I'm like, yeah. Because he thought we were gonna dance like what I'm dancing in the class with heels. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would I ask you to dance with
We all go to the things and we're all wearing heels. You're missing out.
He got like nervous a bit. Like, wait. Are you sure we're not dancing with heels, right?
you should have messaged them. Sure to say.
Bring heels.
Gotta make sure, he just wanted reassurance,
Yeah. He was actually like nervous yesterday, but I believed so much in everything.
He did so well. He did so well.
Danilo did so well. Danilo, if you hear it, you did well. Michael, I'm kidding, Michael.
It's all G. I was just there for the experience. I couldn't get on the beat.
It was pretty fun.
You were good.
Yeah, I think you were fine. Fine.
I mean, for first class, that was pretty good, man.
For a first class,
That was
pretty
pretty
impressive.
Good.
Let's say. But yeah, I think it's mostly for the experience too. It's pretty fun, right?
Yeah.
That's the rush I feel every time I take a class.
It's one of those things where like it does take a toll on your body, but the whole time you don't realize it because you're just like you're
so
in
focused.
it.
Yeah, that's the adrenaline you were saying.
Yeah. That's why I like dance. Like, especially when I do like working out. If I work out, I actually combine dance steps into my workout.
So you do Zumba? I'm kidding.
Well,
At that point-
necessarily Zumba. Okay, basically my
Dance.
workout would be like, okay, this is like after training, like
Yeah.
after rehearsals,
Mm-hmm.
and I would do like my normal workout would be like burpees,
Oh, okay.
jump squats, and all that. But what I would do is I would add like steps that are very like heavy
in between.
in between.
Damn.
That way, I'm kind of like, okay, I'm still dancing.
Yeah, you
So
trick your body.
Yeah, I
that
trick my
way.
body.
That's a pretty good technique
Yeah.
actually.
So I'm not like it's not boring.
Mm.
Because I think one of the things when I work out and I'm just doing like exactly what work like the
actual workout.
it's kind of gets boring. Like, I get it, I'm doing it just to work out. But when you put dance in it, just kind of like changes the whole game.
Yeah. Dude, I never thought
Yeah,
of
it
that.
changes the whole
Thank you
game.
for introducing that to me. I'm gonna do that next time. You
Yeah,
see me in the
actually-
gym. That's.
No, like I came from a private class early before this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like I was teaching grooves,
Okay.
and I was teaching how to do a jack. Right, it's basically like I don't know, it's hard to explain on here.
I know, right? How do you
without
explain
showing.
that?
But basically, it gets your legs super engaged and your hips, and it's
Oh.
basically doing squats the whole time.
Damn.
So like right now, my legs are still burning.
At least we're sitting down.
Maybe that's as painful.
Yeah.
But
So, yeah.
I think I should incorporate that too. Because I have a lung problem, but the only two things I could do that's like strenuous is swimming and dancing. For some reason, I don't feel as bad.
Tired.
Yeah.
With swimming, actually, yeah, that's true. Because you're like so focused with like getting to the other end, and like there's just so much things going on.
It's also cold because it's
Yeah.
boring.
That's true. Yeah.
But I do hate it when working out because like what you said, it's like you're just doing the same thing. You're like, okay, fine. But next time you'd see me dancing in the gym, man.
Yeah.
After lifting the thing.
with lips, with
Jesus,
like waist.
the strain that comes
I want to ask you that, Michael. Though, did you have any like soreness today from the dances today?
It's most likely from the side things that we did.
Oh, the warm up, the side warm ups.
Side things. And then we were doing a lot of twisting as well, if you think about it. Or maybe I just really overexerted the twisting.
Probably.
Maybe.
You also haven't moved that much in a while, so
Mostly
that's
that.
Like, mm-hmm.
And probably because you also use a lot more energy than I do because you're just not used to it. So you're obviously gonna have like more tension
True.
Yeah,
in your body. Yeah.
Not efficiently using my
Yeah.
energy. I was just like all out.
Yep.
You
I
were
I was
kinda-
super excited.
Dude, for the listeners, if you watch the vlog throughout, you would see that his outfit from when he got there until the end keeps changing because he kept taking out shit.
Yeah.
Right. I'm in class. You see MZ walking. I'm like,
Where's he going?
let's wait for MZ, guys.
It's like we're doing this move. Okay, I think I have time to take out something out of my pocket. Hold on.
At one point, I think you even like change your hair or something.
Yeah. It's like because my hair was like just hair tied. Then since we're doing a lot of like upper body movement, my hair kept hitting my face, so I had to tie it up in a bun while practicing the move.
Yeah, like cause I wanted to ask Danilo. Danilo's outside. I wanted to ask him to like post dancing experience because it's also his first time.
Oh, sweet.
Actually, a lot of them is their first time. Only me and Gisela, I think. Yeah.
He's in the middle of playing.
He's playing.
Do you have time to?
I wanna interview you, Dan.
Are you playing?
Oh, you are. I'll just interview you a bit. Michael, give him the mic. So Dan, ilan na girlfriend mo? Joke lang.
0. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Then I wanted to ask you because we were talking about the dance yesterday. Like, does your body hurt? Like, what happened? No?
I'm good.
Damn.
Well, actually,
boy.
just now before I went out, I tried again. I forgot the second half then. Okay, I remembered. No,
You were still dancing?
yeah, I was trying it.
Oh my god.
It's like the first moves that we have in a while.
But is it your first dance class
Yeah,
technically?
it is.
So how how was the feeling? Tell Roberto about it.
I was considering like joining as well.
Hey! You gonna see us in your class now, Roberto.
Oh my god.
Gang, gang.
Gang. But still doing the same steps, only that.
All the snaps.
Oh yeah. Okay, you can leave now. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you guys.
I just wanted to interview him for that part. But yeah, like yesterday we had a time where we were waiting for our table in the restaurant, so we chilled in the park and we were still
We were just practicing in the park.
Because we had nothing to do. We're like, might as well.
That adrenaline was still there. Best bet.
It was the full day, man. I didn't feel crashing until 4 a.m.
That's good.
Yeah, I started crashing at 4 a.m. I even got to edit the whole video. It's like...
Exactly.
That means you were like really focused.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. It was like, the next day, here's the video. Goes, the fuck?
I was waiting for Adrian to go to bed, but you guys were playing until like 4 a.m.
We were in the forest, man.
Yeah, we were playing the forest. We didn't realize what time it
the
was.
Forest.
Did
Yeah.
you play it?
I was thinking of getting the game.
Get it, bro.
Oh, you
Is
did?
it just 2 players?
No, it's
No,
up
it's
to 8.
It's up to 8.
Oh, up to 8? I didn't know that.
It's up to
You
8.
can shove
people.
8 people in an island.
But which one is better, Phasmophobia or the Forest?
Two different styles.
I really can't.
One's more survival, like,
Yeah.
crafting stuff. One's more just, trying to get
Because
rid
I know
of
they're
this
both
ghost.
horror, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially.
My God, imagine like you should get the forest too, and then I'd hear you from the speakers here.
Oh, if you want to play it solo, get the forest. 100%.
I don't want to
Play
play any
solo?
horror game solo.
I am with this guy. I don't want to play anything or solo.
Like, actually I was even thinking about like, because like when COVID hit, and I was pretty much quarantined in Philippines,
Mhm.
and I went quarantine here.
Mm.
And I had so much time, so like I was thinking like, okay, after dance I can just be on the computer and
Yeah.
game.
Game?
Why not stream?
Yeah.
So I was really
Bro.
thinking about streaming.
Yeah. Why?
So then I was thinking, so after Doki Doki, I had that experience with Doki Doki. I was like,
Ah.
I could do this again.
Damn. horror is pretty cool,
It's starting to click.
I like the feeling.
I was like, okay, how can I play horror games without me being a pussy? What if I stream? I can
Yeah.
play horror games.
Yeah,
So like
actually.
it became like a reason for me to like, okay, I only play horror games if I stream, so I don't feel alone.
Oh, you feel like someone's there.
Yeah.
You have to explain everything to the camera. So
If it works,
But
why
also,
not?
like, doesn't that make the stream better though if you are a pussy? Like, it's just so much more
Yeah,
entertaining.
right. But then after that, when I really like got out of quarantine, I came back and like, oh no, I really can't stream.
You were
I'm
so busy,
much, so busy. Like sometimes after class,
Yeah.
I would still go home, and I have to make a choreography for like the next day or something.
The whole day.
Yeah.
So
Do online
Yeah.
classes, like Steezy.
no, I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was
I'd take
actually
that.
thinking,
You could stream that.
Yeah, it's basically online classes for dancing. So you learn it
Yeah.
in your house.
Yeah, there's this platform called Steezy
Mm.
Studio, and you sub it for like a month or something, and you can get
Learn
class.
from any.
The platform's called Steezy.
Yeah.
I thought the company would be called Steezy or.
It's
Where did I hear the Steezy from? Where is it?
Simply Steezy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's them again. It's this shit.
Sounds very familiar. I don't know where it come from.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't that your dance?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was
in high
before.
school, right?
Yeah, that's why it was like when we saw Steezy, we were just like, what?
I know, right?
That's so
They got
Someone
us from you,
cool.
man.
Someone stole this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, it
Did they have the
became,
diamond logo with the hands?
The Mickey
Yeah,
Mouse.
the
the same thing.
Yeah.
Because it became a big thing in, I think, mostly the US because of the quarantine thing. None of them could go out, so people started doing the online dance classes.
Yeah. Actually, Steezy was already there before. It's just that it became even bigger when
when the quarantine.
Yeah.
hit. Oh, okay.
There's a lot of that, yeah.
Because I remember I was subbing it for a while already, like
Oh, you actually
Yeah.
sub?
before, okay, like one of the
Inspiration.
things why I would sub. Wait, when did I start subbing into it? Huh.
No idea. You were looking at the girl or something. I don't know.
But I think I started subbing when I was in Philippines. This was even before quarantine. I just wanted to learn, and then after that, when quarantine hit, I was like, okay, might as well sub. Like I can't take classes anywhere here, so
Oh,
sub. Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
you should do that.
You probably did a
for-
Google search of like
Yeah, bro.
online classes for
Steezy.
and first result Steezy.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is pretty cool though. I would want to try doing that.
And
It's
plus-
just that I don't know if I have space at home.
Plus, their choreographers are world class.
Yeah. That's
So
why.
it's
All
good.
of my favorite ones are there, so I'm like, I kind of
Yeah.
want to try.
Me too. Like
But you should be a teacher there instead of subbing. You should actually like,
Monetize it, man.
I'm not that great.
How much?
Bro.
Says the Katy Perry dancer.
Katy Perry.
Mhm.
Well,
What
Not
Katy
really
Perry?
You didn't know?
Here's the story.
No.
okay, like this was Form 6 when I
Yeah.
was Form 6 high
Yeah.
school. I got a gig to dance. Not really technically. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so Katy Perry had a carpool
Concert.
show in Beijing. So it was actually for a car advertisement. And
Okay.
we were actually one of the acts, but we're not performing alongside her. So we were one of the acts there, and then later on Katy Perry's firework finale, they asked everyone, all the movers and dancers, to actually be part of it. So I wasn't really part of the main dancers. I was part of the background people throwing paint.
Oh.
While Katy Perry was singing.
Okay.
Hey, man. You got
Good
that
enough.
close, bro.
Good enough.
Yeah, that was the closest I got. No, actually, no. I saw her backstage. I was like, oh my god,
See?
it's Katy Perry.
Did you
There
get a
you go.
picture?
No, they didn't want us to take a picture.
Oh,
A
it's one of
GG.
Makes
those.
sense, makes
And then,
sense.
like, after the whole gig, we
You
were
should
in the
take a
same bar with Katy Perry, and they told us to get out
What the-
Nice.
Yeah.
That's so mean.
because it's like really privately booked
Uh-huh.
for
Yeah.
her.
Oh.
And it's I understand because we're not really related or we're not really affiliated with their
Mhm.
company,
Mm.
so we had to leave.
Oh.
Like-
Damn boy.
Man, that sucks. Hate it when they do it.
Yeah.
To have a-
But dude, I remember when just recently too, you went to US, right?
Oh yeah,
To
yeah.
do the dancing thing. When I saw that, I was like, he did it, man. He did it.
He made it.
He's over
Yeah.
there.
Because I would watch those like usually from US, like the dancers, right? I would watch those very frequently until now. So when I saw your videos, I was like, oh, Rupert is there. What the hell?
That's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to go to Philippines. It's because I knew their dance community is very big
Yeah.
and like really active. It's
Mhm.
very like I would say probably it's really one of the most, I think, one of the best dance community in
Mhm.
like the whole world.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what even
Strong
international choreographers say. Like they come to Philippines to teach, and they're like, "Yo,
It's
you guys,
so- yeah.
this community is really good. Like keep it
Yeah.
going." So that's why I was like, "Okay, go to Philippines."
Mhm.
It's pretty much. And then when I went to US to learn
Mhm.
choreography, it's almost pretty much the same quality. of learning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Oh.
that's why I went to Philippines to like
Mm.
pursue that. Like I went to Philippines to study theater.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you actually took theater.
Yeah, I took theater arts.
Damn.
Oh damn! I'm so jealous. Okay.
Yeah. And then while doing that, I focused on dance at the side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I honestly thought that you went to Philippines to focus on dance. I didn't think that you were taking college.
Yeah, but
I
that's true
honestly
though.
Because I just thought that we have Macau is not really that developed.
It's because most of the things that he shared was the dancing
dance,
thing.
Was
yeah.
the dancing,
It's like,
right?
I'm not here to study.
Yeah, that's true. No, because like theater is like more serious. Like I was backstage,
Mhm.
and at some point I had to act as
Ooh,
a side
you
character,
did?
supporting character. Yeah. Oh my god,
Damn.
it's so hard to act. I think that's when I realized acting's not for me. I mean, I remember back in high school. I remember we had like those
Literary
performance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dramatization.
And at first I was like, oh, like acting is like dancing, just performing. No, it's not. It's very
It's
different.
not.
Like we needed to study the character. You needed to
Mm.
like really understand to the deepest part
Yeah.
of that
Damn.
The
character.
core of what makes
No,
his
like,
character.
because I was playing a person who was from Ilonggo. No,
Mhm.
is that right? Is that the
Yeah,
I
there's a
don't
place.
know.
A person who is Ilonggo. He's from
I don't know the places.
Down there.
I'm so sorry.
what's the name of that place?
No idea.
Visayas.
Yes.
Visayas.
Oh, okay,
I was
okay.
gonna tell Mindanao,
That's
but
like down there.
I don't know any.
It's around
so sorry.
Bacolod area.
Okay.
So Ilonggo, Occidental, something.
Hmm.
And then basically you have to understand the character, how they acted in that time period.
Oh.
You need to
Oh,
get the
wow.
accent,
How?
That's harder.
And then.
I think that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
and
in
then
my
you
head.
need to be
Yeah.
able to relate to that character. So I was just like, what? Number one, I was born outside of the Philippines. So even just trying to relate on how to act
I
very
get-
Filipino is already
yeah.
hard for me.
Yeah, the real struggle already.
Yeah.
Second,
Number two, it's in a provincial area. So acting as a Filipino in a city is different.
Mm-hmm.
Acting in a
Yeah.
province is what? So you need to like search up videos, you need to search up documentaries on how they would act, and it's like, what? I mean, it's a good process. Like it's really
Yeah.
like digging.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think I could do it.
Damn.
Damn, you went through that?
Yeah.
rip accent, rip the lines you probably had to say.
Yeah, and in theater it's different. We had no mics, so
Oh,
you really
yeah.
had to like.
Project.
Oh, just
Project.
like actual,
Ah!
yeah.
And I lost some of the lines because my projection wasn't really the best.
Oh, really?
But that was fine. It's just that I think acting is fun if you like the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
that's
if
like
you
not
When you
always
fully
if
the
it's
connect to it.
something
case.
that you can't relate to at
Yeah.
all, then it's gonna be super challenging.
Yeah.
But I think some actors they love that challenge. They love acting
I think,
something
yeah.
they're really uncomfortable with
Mhm.
because it gives them that growth.
The challenge.
Yeah.
See how
But for
I-
me, as a person who doesn't really act that much,
Mm.
and someone who can really relate
Yeah.
to like that setting,
Rip.
I was just like, oh shit. Yeah.
This
So
is
then-
hard as fuck.
Yeah, but I
Man.
think I took I had acting classes too. So when they asked me to act like something that's more
like
Something
something
you
you
know.
can.
relatable,
Yeah.
then it was easier and it was more fun.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what's your take? What's your take on acting? Because you told me that you're.
I like acting because
You're-
I think it
Mm.
takes my brain out of it being me, so I can do whatever. I guess the
Yeah.
shyness goes away, the the
It's a
closed
performance.
offness, and then
Yeah.
it turns on. I'm like, I'm this character now. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Something turns on, I don't know.
Even yesterday, I was forcing him to dance with us, and he's like, "No, I'm not." Like,
I was like, I'm not gonna
I'm
dance.
not gonna dance. I'm not good. But I've seen him dance. He
It's not
can
gonna work.
handle it, right? But he's more like he would always say like, and I realize now, I like acting because it's not actually me.
I
I
mean,
think it turns
technically-
off.
That's
No,
his,
I
It's
understand how you
technically-
feel. I think it's the same with dance with me. Like
Mm.
personally as a person, what? Personally as
Person-
a person.
Personally, as a person, as
There's a
an
title.
individual,
Personally as a
There's our
person, to be
title.
honest, in the most honest way. What?
Why? It's such a shirt, bro.
No, but like
there's some good ideas dude I gotta write down.
like I would say like if I dance, it's like I feel like it's not me.
Rayam
Like,
pops out.
a little different person than when I'm like normally.
Yeah.
Right
Out
now
of
we're
dance.
talking. Right now we're talking to Rupz, but the one on the dance floor is Rayam.
Yesterday he was Ram.
Yeah, no, like people like I just have this personality shift. Oh, Gemini trait.
See?
Yeah.
Two.
Hey! Now we're going on. Let's go. We're a real horoscope podcast.
Oh my god, really? That's all it has to take.
Like,
But what would you say yours is, Michael? Because he has acting, he has dancing. What's your like when you just totally
Being a lazy bum.
Wait, what?
no,
Just
like
kidding.
you're a totally different person. You feel at least you're a totally different person.
I don't know. To me, I like a lot of things. I actually also I like dancing. I like the acting. There's a lot of things I like, and also it's like, it's great that if I can actually like do it, that adds to the like. Now I really like it, but the fact of pursuing it like to like passionately just go into it, that's the only problem I'm having with any of the things I like.
Michael has commitment.
That's why with that, I put like I put a poster in front of it to cover up the thing, and it says Jack of all trades, and I was like, nice. At least I can do it.
There is like that.
There's just no passion behind it.
Yeah, there is that feeling though that if you do it once, that's really good. You're like, oh, I think I could do it more.
yeah.
But
it's the
since
self choice to continue that.
Yeah. it
Which is the one I'm having problem with. That's why it took me so long to join a class with you.
Yeah,
or
I
have
get
my
it.
own thing.
Did you say the only constant thing recently for you is the pod? At least that's one thing we have been doing.
I mean,
for
yeah.
6 months now.
We've invested a lot in this. It'd be a shame to end it real soon.
Money wise, time wise. But yeah, since we're talking about acting, my take for it is I hate acting. Like, the one thing, I would say that I'm a performer, because back in Samyang...
Which is acting?
No, not only acting. Like, performer is not only exclusive to acting.
I know.
Yeah, because usually I'd always be joining, like, any entertainment in Samyang. Whatever it is. Like, if it also includes art, even better, because I love to do, like, the art stuff. The acting is the one thing I don't like doing, as I can't say that I'm a good actress at all. Like, I didn't even think that you were into it. That's why, like, when you said just now that you took acting in Philippines, I'm like, really? Like,
I had to.
It's part of his original course.
I want to get my pass.
Actually, before I took acting, I was like, it's okay. Like, it feels like dancing, just performing, just put like a facade, you know,
Yeah.
like
facade.
you know?
Trigger word.
But then after that, when I really learned the proper way, I was just like, damn, that's hard.
Damn, that's
There's a
hard.
lot.
It's a whole new level.
But you said you were in CTU before. So what did you take in CTU since
I-
we don't have theater in Macau?
I took Bachelor of International Tourism Management. Yeah, that's it. I still remember.
Same.
Yeah.
There's only one choice.
Yeah.
If you want to be a full English course, that's the only one.
Oh, yeah, that's.
And then you
Yeah.
sub it the next, like, 2 years after. You
Yeah.
major into something. if you
They
want
weren't
to.
even given a choice.
Yeah, because there's legit
Actually,
graphic
one of the
design,
things
all
that-
those others.
One of the things that like really pushed me to like go to Philippines was probably the fact that when I inquired at that time, like, because I want to take events management, I want to do something with entertainment. That's all I wanted. Something
Yeah.
with entertainment, something with the theater, entertainment arts, and MICE was probably the closest for that. So then when we inquired and they were like, oh, we're not sure, we're gonna open a MICE major because like we don't have enough
Yeah.
students. I was like, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm putting money in this
Yep.
and you're telling me you're not sure.
Yep.
So I was like, search up universities, theater. Yeah.
Oh, so that's why it was.
I think that's one of the things. Yeah.
Seems to be a major point though.
Yeah.
Like,
But that's the.
and I hate
thing,
that though. With those courses, it's like, yeah, we had this course. It's just that if they don't have enough people,
We're gonna cancel this
Yeah.
course.
it's still money though.
And I know. I think I like to be. Sick. Like, I want to know what's kind of coming in the future.
Oh, okay.
That way, I have some kind of sense of security. Yeah.
That's good that you stayed in what you actually wanted and you did the whole Philippines thing, which I really do applaud you for doing because I don't think I could do it
It's
personally.
impressive actually, yeah.
Right? And that's the thing with Macau. You're not really given. I feel like we've said this before in the pod, but you don't really have choices here. Okay, like especially when it comes to like
Very.
like artistic and entertainment, they don't really have stuff here.
That's true, because like it's not exposed.
Yeah, it's only starting to. I feel like later generations would have more.
Yeah.
But ours was like you just had no choice, man.
No, like there's actually a contemporary dance community here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I didn't even figure out until just last few months ago.
Damn.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because I
Damn.
know someone from that.
That's
group.
some low key stuff. Then must have been word of mouth. Then
Yeah, it was
Someone
just
just-
word of mouth.
someone just like, hey, did you hear about the?
Contemporary, and I was like,
Mhm.
what? There is like a
Yeah.
theater like
Mm-hmm.
community here, and they were like, yeah, there is.
It's very underground
Yeah.
though, and the thing with Macau
Yeah.
is majority it's always in Chinese.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Because like even in Hong Kong they would have that since before, but at least in Hong Kong they speak English,
Right.
and they're open to like English like people if they want to join. But in Macau it's sometimes a little bit only
It's more local
exclusive to
Cantonese,
Chinese.
yeah.
It's just a little annoying. Because like there was a few times I've been searching for like Cantonese classes, like beginner Cantonese classes, how
The
to
language?
learn. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
To learn Cantonese, like a class that
Okay.
they have
I
a
actually
course.
want to do one.
Yeah.
Dude.
I need to really learn.
It's so irritating to search for it because like the few sources that I found, their last update on their site or their course thing is like 2017.
Oh
And I
god.
was like, oh, I guess they're dead.
Yeah.
2017,
Did you try
2018,
asking still,
2015.
though? No.
No, I have went to the locations and they're like, there's
3 years ago.
There's no, because like the website would have their logo and it's
Yeah.
like there's no sign of the logo
Oh, of the
anywhere.
logo, yeah.
So they probably like transferred or something.
It's either they transferred, they're gone.
They're gone.
Damn.
Yeah.
The only ones left are the government ones, the connected ones, which I went to, but I already missed admission.
Oh.
Because
And just kind of hassle, right?
Yeah, that's a hassle as well. But as like a language class, shouldn't be a constant, like at
I
least
would think it should be a
overlapping,
constant thing.
like
Yeah.
overlapping class.
Mm.
No. And there's a few ones that's really annoying because that they would advertise it. The Cantonese classes for foreigners, but it's in Cantonese Chinese text.
Oh my god, that's so
Like-
That's
dumb.
kind of stupid.
Like
How would the foreigners know then?
that's why it's like
So
because like there was a moment when I was like Google searching, what if? So I Google Translate Chinese
my
classes in
God.
English to Chinese using Google Translate, and there appeared like a few more than usual. I was like, this fucker.
That's so
Well, now you
stupid.
know why most of them are gone. No one was going to class
Yeah.
because it wasn't even existing. Like, they
So
didn't
how
know.
can you market the foreigners, because they won't even understand what you're marketing?
Exactly, and
Surprise.
you'd expect them to have like each maybe a translation of multiple languages. Like no, it's just the foreigners that can by chance read Chinese.
By chance.
By chance. And reading is harder than speaking too. So it's
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a total different thing.
yeah.
Like Cantonese is a total different thing. Like
Especially-
Cantonese is actually a spoken language. It's not a
Mm.
written
Yeah.
language.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because it does use all the same characters.
But would you have a hard time like teaching in your classes? Because I think majority are Chinese students, right?
Yeah, I just speak in English straight up.
But it's okay, right?
Survive.
Like, it's okay, right? Like you could understand.
Yeah. Actually, I had some
The-
students who were like, how do you say it? 可以玩咩啊?
Oh,
Okay, well, man.
You just hear
What
them.
did he say?
What do you say? Bada what?
But a beret.
But I think the beauty of like dance is like you don't really need to
You
speak.
don't really need
You
language,
know,
yeah.
you don't really
You just need 1, 2,
just need to
3,
follow.
4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
But I
Sometimes 7, 8.
Yeah, but I think it's important to understand word like communicating wise, because like then you have some students who really want to understand concepts,
Mm.
and that's the part that's hard to teach, like understanding how to use these steps
Yeah.
for you, not
Yeah.
for me, you know.
Mhm.
So that's the part where it's hard to teach.
Yeah.
But I
Actual-
think so far I didn't really have a big,
Not really like a
not
struggle,
really like a
right?
super
So
struggle.
far, except for that one guy that couldn't catch.
Oh yeah.
But I think
Shout out to him, man, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Come back for classes, man.
But in the end, it seems to be his own problem, not actual.
Yeah, I think it's more
Understanding
like some
concept.
people do have a hard time like understanding beats, which
Yeah.
it's still surreal to me because like
Yeah.
ever since I was a kid, it's like it's just beats, but I get it.
It's
Not
true.
everyone's the same.
Not everyone listens to
Yeah.
music, I guess.
Yeah, that's
no,
so
no, no, no.
weird to
It's
me.
hard to
It's not
grasp
about-
that idea.
It's not about the music actually. Some people don't listen or can listen. It's the fact that they can't catch the 1,
beat.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Or
One,
maybe they're just
2,
never
3.
aware that there was beats
Yeah.
at all. Like
I
there
think
was
It
it's
doesn't
more that-
follow up. You know who? I can't think. I can't shout him out.
Oh my god!
Used to not be able to count the beats.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know. No, I remember we were classmates, right? And then,
Exactly.
Oh, right,
yeah, we were
yeah.
classmates, and he would tell me actually that he doesn't listen to music.
He
does.
Oh, he does.
He listens to music all the time.
But I mean,
he
but not
can't-
the kind of music that I usually listen to. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll go with that. Yeah.
Because then I was like, yo, dude, try listening to this, and then I've already started listening to like R&B stuff for a while.
Maybe
And
he
at-
just can't get the timing.
Nah, it's like
Yeah, it's probably
he
just
prefers
the
his
timing.
genres.
Yeah.
Even at some point, he started like getting interested in dance, and I was like, yo,
He was.
Did he?
Bro,
He
I
was.
would-
He
Oh,
was.
see that?
He was.
He did.
It was
Yeah.
very funny. It's very funny because like I think either you teach him or someone would teach him a new move, and then he go to us complaining like, dude, I can't do this dance. He did this thing. We just do it in one go, and then he gets pissed.
Oh really? Oh my god.
You know, you know who got pissed? He got pissed the most too.
Oh wow.
That can really pick up things fast, man.
Damn.
that's funny. That's funny, man.
But there really are just those people, and it's
Yeah,
like
that's
it's,
why.
it's sad sometimes too, because they really do want to learn how to dance. Like, because I have classmates in our studio that are the same, but it's just that I try helping them when they really can't understand, and it's like I don't know how to help you more than this.
Damn,
Like, this
son.
is like
I think the rest of the problem is you.
Yeah.
You have to deal with
put
your
it
own.
like that. Yeah.
No, sometimes I think it really is an internal actual.
Yeah, like you need to like really teach them. I think it's also probably another way. Like maybe they're just not good at learning.
That-
How do you call it? Audio something.
Mhm.
Auditory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they're better at learning visually, or
Mm.
kinesthetically,
Yeah.
You have to hold their hand.
Maybe. Need to hold their hand.
or by
You moved them.
talking to them.
This is
Yeah.
one.
But I don't know. It's hard because music is like auditory thing, so
That's
it's
why.
pretty
Yeah.
hard.
It's very much an auditor, from ear to movement kind of
Like-
thing.
If you're not listening to it, then
Especially since you're gonna do it for the music.
yeah.
Dance for the music. It's like, suddenly,
Actually, like you know, actually, my class can get super detailed to like beginners. Like I would even like my first class of the month usually, because that I would teach 2 classes before in bass,
Mhm.
in Rebel Z bass. So I would have the choreography class, and the other one would be the groove foundation. So like
Yeah.
groove foundation is basically like, this is like your super beginners, like teaching you how to like dance to the music, how to listen to the beat.
Basically, how to get.
And like
the
I would
groove.
really go technical, like okay, in dance we count to 8.
Yeah.
And it's like becomes a counting class and a music note class. So we
Yeah.
have whole counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have our half counts 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we have our quarter. No, not quarter.
The 3.
Eighth notes.
Okay.
Eighth notes.
Yeah. There's the 3 and 7 one where the beat drops at 3 and 7. That one.
Oh, that
I
one
think
is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. But in dance we can actually kind of even break down the end counts to 1E and a 2E and a 3E
Yeah,
and a 4E.
yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It does sound right though.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is the guy that you were saying earlier from that class, the group class?
Ah, yes, he was.
Oh my god, okay.
One.
So,
in-
like,
in the
I would
one
be
E.
like-
Yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna do first is like just nod to the beat, just like that.
There.
He's just there to
One.
With the nodding.
It's just like counter
But then-
nodding.
But then he would nod after me, so I'm like, no, let's do it again. 5,
No, listen,
6,
listen.
7, 8,
Oh.
1.
Close your eyes, bro.
It was hard. It was hard. It was hard.
Did you have many students when that was your class, the group?
Yeah, actually, groove class I barely had. I don't know why. It's weird.
I guess.
Like,
maybe
when
they
it's
don't know
like
what
a
it
super
is.
beginner. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, I
they
think
didn't know what it
maybe
was.
when they read it, I was like,
Like,
I
what
don't know
is
what that
groove
means.
foundation?
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean? So maybe that's why.
But I see your classes now, the new one, the choreography,
Yeah.
is it? There's a lot of people going to your class now.
That's what they want.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
the
happy
main.
actually, because like
Gang.
That's what it should be.
like months ago, like I'd only have like 2 people in my class.
Yeah, I would see that too. And that was the time I was planning to join because it's like, oh, there's not much people yet.
Yeah.
I'm too late.
Get in before the hype.
Sometimes I would even have like no people at all.
You just get
What
there.
do
and
you
say,
do then if that's the case?
So
You
I
just
just get paid for
practice?
like the transportation,
Mm.
and yeah, I just cancel the class. Just practice by myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's your own time too. Like, at least you can
Yeah.
practice with big mirrors.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. That's the hard part. Like if you don't have students, then it's like
Mhm.
It
You
does
don't
feel,
pretty much get
yeah,
paid.
Damn,
Makes
that
sense.
does feel
Yeah.
bad though. But it doesn't frequently happen to you, right?
There are months.
There are times it still does.
There are times.
Yeah.
Well, everyone has a different schedule.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Can't do much about that.
I
It's
feel
a
like
life thing.
recently since May started, we had lesser people in our studio, and at first I couldn't understand why, because it's like when I first started back in February, the classes were always packed. Then we started just being 10 people in the class, and I was like, I don't get it. Why there's like less people now? And then it hit me. Oh, most students are students, like high school or like
Yeah, that's true
yeah,
though.
and then
yeah.
now it's their exams.
That's why.
That's why there
yeah.
weren't any
It's like a
people.
season. There's a season.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like after like exams after May or
Mm.
after June,
Probably
people are
June,
gonna
yeah.
start coming back. Like
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
this bunch of people just coming in. your
Bro, I
class.
failed. I need to let out my my
yeah.
emotions with this
For
dance,
real.
bro.
But
Let's
then
hit it.
when school starts, suddenly so little people.
Again.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. It just didn't hit me because I'm not a student anymore. Like I don't
Makes sense.
think of like summer holidays. Technically, I
Oh.
don't have summer holidays
Bro.
anymore.
No
Like,
such thing.
And I think it's also a lot of factors, like maybe not just studying, but also like
Mhm.
money. Like maybe students don't.
That too.
Students only get their money from their parents, so maybe
Yeah.
their parents
That's
are
true.
kind of just like, oh, why are you using on your
Yeah.
dancing?
Why are
Use it-
dance?
Use it for books or something. I don't know.
Go read a book. God damn.
Yeah, that's one thing too.
Well, deviating from dancing talk, I don't know if you wanted to bring this up, but it used to be like a chess genius.
Oh yeah, a chess player.
OG gamer.
That's the real OG
The
player.
real
OG.
OG game.
Yeah, I did in
You?
middle school.
Was it middle school?
I think so.
Get a
It was more
grandmaster in
of-
this house, bro.
If I'm
it's
correct,
like
you
Form
did
1,
win
that's
a
Middle
championship.
school, right? Form 1 to 3.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did
Form
win
1
a
to 3.
championship, right? If I remember correctly.
Maybe in Macau, yes,
Maybe.
but not.
They have championships in Macau for chess.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a, there's
bro.
a,
Yeah,
there's
there was a
there's
serious.
Oh really?
There's a
I'm so
community.
out of
Yeah,
this
bro.
world.
There's a small community for chess in Macau,
Uh-huh.
and my dad was one of the active members, so
Ah.
of course I would be there too.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The successor.
My dad really wanted me to play chess as a kid, so yeah, so I played.
Do you still know how to?
What was
now?
that?
Still no, actually, I actually have fun with it more now
Oh.
than before. Because before I would be like, oh, it's so boring. Like,
Mhm.
why do you want me to
Oh.
memorize all
Right.
these tactics?
Right?
Get all the strategies
Bro.
and shit.
Yeah, like we would. I would
Gotta
play
get all
chess.
those. What's that
Yeah.
Netflix name? The Gambit something.
Queen's
It's just
Gambit.
like-
Queen's Gambit.
Gambit.
That's an actual opening.
It's a move, yeah.
That's an actual opening.
That's
Yeah.
an actual strategy.
Queen's
tactic.
Gambit?
That's
So-
why.
oh, I
That's the
didn't know
title.
that.
It's true,
Ah.
especially the name Queen's Gambit. It's like,
Yeah.
and then when I saw the show, oh, it's about chess. Oh, it
Like-
clicked to me so late because
like-
like, what is this about?
Oh my god.
The story was so.
Because of Gambit, Destiny fucks you up.
Yeah, I wanted to Gambit another thing.
Like we would have like puzzles, chess puzzles, and you would be required to think like 3 moves ahead or more,
Mm,
and all different possibilities.
mhm.
I think that's probably why I like parallel dimensions.
Yes,
Or,
sir.
like,
What's I
Or
don't
parallel
understand
universe.
the talk. Sorry, you have to like translate it because I'm like.
So-
Just think if I move this, something else happens. In
what are the
another-
consequences
yeah.
for that?
Oh,
What
okay, yeah.
changes in this other universe, and that's basically infinite
So that's the
amount
one
of
you
changes.
prefer.
What?
No. Like basically in chess,
The
you
idea.
have puzzles. They have
Yeah.
like puzzles and exercises for you
Uh-huh.
to practice thinking 3 steps ahead.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So
okay,
in chess,
okay,
you have white to move, black to move. That's 1.
Yeah. Mm.
2, dude, that's 2.
He's using dancing counting for me.
And 3, 4.
3 and 5, 6.
And so I got, and that's already checkmate.
Then
Like grandmasters would actually think like maybe 5 or 7 moves ahead.
damn.
5 to 7 moves ahead, and different possibilities. So like,
So it's like a multiple. It's just like 7 times.
it's like you're being Doctor Strange,
Yeah.
thinking of all the
Yeah,
possibilities.
you're in the time stone, just.
Yeah.
I saw all the futures.
That's why when you see like a chess competition, everyone's just like,
Yeah. They're just calculating.
They're just like,
Holding their forehead.
yeah,
please don't move the soldier.
Concentrating.
Please don't mind the soldier. Don't move the soldier. Don't do it.
yeah, you're just like kind of like, oh please, please, yes.
Get
Fall into my trap.
Play with Roberto.
Check.
You wanna play with Roberto?
I don't have my chessboard.
Oh,
And then like
so
there are like a lot of moments where you're just like, yes, you fell into my trap, and then the
And
guy
then-
goes reverse Uno.
Yeah.
No, you.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yes.
son.
Basically, also a mind game, huh?
Yeah.
But that's it. It only stayed until like Form 1, and then you
I-
never joined.
Yeah, I think Form 1 was, I think the last one.
Yeah.
Because after that, I started really focusing on dance. That's when I
Yeah.
actually started dancing. Form 1, I started breaking,
Mhm.
and then yeah, Form 4, Form 5, started getting into choreo and all that stuff.
Oh. I actually wanted to ask you that because I've known you since I started going samyok. I've
That's
been
like-
seeing you.
Well, I knew him
Primary
since-
3, primary 4.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then it
How long have
never-
I known you?
Bro,
we were
I-
like,
were
I was your house,
You
like,
guys were childhood friends,
We're like
right?
childhood friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I was like,
I used to
How
go to
far-
this place and play
Ah.
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Then we'd go to your, then I'd go to your place and we'd play anything on the Game Boy.
Yeah, you know, we'd have,
Old school shit.
we would have Mega Man on the Game Boy.
Oh!
Mega Man. I remember there's the game called Mega Man Battle Network, and there was this part in the game where everyone gets possessed by this villain,
Okay.
and in the whole school, there's just intense music
Oh,
playing,
yeah.
and then
Fuck,
they
it's bringing
get
me back.
possessed. Like one guy's acting like a train, one guy's acting like a swan, one guy's acting like a zombie.
I can't believe you
And I was
remember the
like-
fucking details.
I couldn't complete it because I was scared the fuck out.
Wow.
So I asked MZ to help me.
Yo, bro.
I remember this. I remember it now, though.
Yo, we were in Hobbion. Do you guys remember
Yeah, I
Hobbion?
remember Hobbion. Damn.
I
You
remember.
helped me play with it that
I
time.
came over and you were like, you had explained everything to me. I was like, what?
I just couldn't, like, it was just so intense for me. I was like, oh no, I can't, I'm so scared.
So good, then.
Especially by
Damn.
that person who like get possessed by, like, it became like a zombie, but she wasn't eating brains or anything. She was just like a character moving
Just
around.
like, yeah.
And when you talk to her, she's like, oh, brains, but she's not like gonna eat you or
Oh,
anything.
okay.
As
I
a
was
child,
scared.
that shit was definitely intense.
Yeah.
Damn,
I couldn't
son.
comprehend with it,
Especially
you
if
know?
you're like you're reading everything, it's just like you're really getting into the world.
I think it's the music. The music is fucking intense.
For a child.
I can still remember it right now.
The fact that you explained everything, it's like, dude, it's coming back to me.
I hear the music.
Oh my god. Well, earlier you were about to tell me why MZ's gamer name is his gamer name now.
All right, Roger. Right.
Yeah.
So basically, as a kid, I was very spoiled, no?
Wow.
Not really spoiled. I was very
Spoiled.
I
Well,
think I was such a bossy kid.
Uh-huh.
You were?
Yeah, I think I was such a
Alright.
bossy kid. Like literally, like
very spoiled.
for some reason, everyone would follow what I would say.
Oh,
man.
huh.
Leader,
Like
bro.
I'd be like, oh, don't pay attention to this guy. Don't be his friend, and they would follow me.
Gang.
I'm such a bitch, really.
Wow.
Big ass bitch. So if someone said he was Sonic, I'd be like, don't be his friend.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, shit.
Follow me.
Was Michael one of your...
Is he Sonic?
Oh,
That was cool.
He was
You
the
got
follower,
his-
man.
You got his
We were
good
chill.
side.
We were chill.
But anyway, so like,
It's all about
I'd
having
be
fun.
like, I'd be like so like this. I'd be like a big fan of this character, Sonic the Hedgehog. He's this blue hedgehog, really fast. And I would always draw him. You would draw him. Like,
Yeah,
we would have
we were
different, like,
practicing.
drawings.
I was
We were
Yeah.
practicing how to draw him because we're just so
Yeah.
addicted to it. And then later on, he would Because I remember we had like P1, P2 classes combined. Was
I
it?
think? I don't know.
Combine.
I can't remember.
Sometimes
maybe.
they do
It was
that.
the Chinese class before like
Yeah.
Mandarin class. They would combine it.
It's
I
not
don't-
surprising if there was, because they would
Yeah.
Samyang would do that sometimes.
So like I think.
But the thing is, I wasn't in Samyang at P1, P2, dude.
No, I think they still did it at P3, P4.
Mm.
Or maybe I would just go to your classroom.
Probably also that.
Maybe
You're
that.
right.
He's just
And
missing his class.
He would show me his drawings,
Mhm.
and I'd be like, "Oh, that's so cool! Can you teach me? I want to draw Sonic." Blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
Later on, he would draw like this Sonic looking character, but it was in color red.
Knuckle gang.
I'm like, "Whoa, who's this?" Oh, it's Roger. It's my personal character now. I'm like, "Whoa!"
Roger came
So-
from a personal character.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it was
because-
actually Roger the Hedgehog.
Yeah. I think oh shit, dude. Oh my god, it's coming back
It was
to me, man.
red.
Because
A red
when I
red
was
version of
practicing, yeah, I think I was practicing really hard to draw Sonic. And then when it finally became second nature to draw Sonic, I was like, I'm gonna draw the rest of the crew. I drew
Knuckles,
the tails,
Amy.
Knuckles. I don't want to draw Amy. I don't know why.
What'd she ever do to you?
Misogynist. Okay.
And then when I drew Shadow, and I got good at drawing shadows, it's like, I like the color red.
I'll just read this.
I completely missed the Knuckles part.
I know, right? Like, wait. How did you get past Knuckles?
No, it's
Oh
just
my
because
God.
like a combination of all the things. Like suddenly, it just clicked to me. I should try drawing my own character with all the characters I learned to draw.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the combination of Sonic and Shadow with my color scheme.
Yeah.
And it's
okay.
like the struggling of the naming. I actually struggled to find that name. It's just like I just like, I think I'm gonna name him Roger. I don't know where did it come from. And I was even struggled with, like, how do you spell Roger?
Maybe that's why it intrigued
It's
you.
always been Rodger, bro.
Exactly,
It
dude.
wasn't Roger that, it wasn't that, like Roger, like, it was Roger, with a D.
Oh
That's
my
why
God.
I was like, I remember struggling. It was like, how to spell that?
Damn, that's why you still have that name until now. Because, like,
That part of the name's Roger.
Yeah.
The sky, on the other hand.
oh yeah, Roger. Is it not Rodgersky? Is it?
I know. She
What
read
a
it as-
butchering of the name! Oh,
Dude.
Rodgersky!
I would be around like Filipino dudes, and that's like a common thing where they would like, oh, something ski. So I thought that you were doing Rodgersky, which is such a Filipino thing in my head. So I'm like,
I didn't know there was
It's
a
like the
Filipino thing.
Swarovski thing, right?
yeah, that too. Like, so it's like
Broskis,
I don't know.
broskis.
Broskis, man.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
There it
broskis,
is.
yeah.
So like that's how I thought. So it's
Rodgersky.
not ski, it's sky.
Yeah, Roger Sky.
It was-
I don't know where the sky came from, though.
Yeah.
I wasn't there before, so.
I think because the best I can remember for Sky was
was flying.
when Kingdom Hearts was like a thing, and then when I found out the main character's name was a translation
Sora?
of Sky.
Oh.
I think that stuck to me.
Sora.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sora is not sky.
Is it not?
Isn't it fly?
No idea.
Sorry, I listened
So I'm using the wrong username now.
Sorry, I
I'm gonna have to
listened.
change.
Roger Flag.
Yeah, so I have to change all of my all of my emails,
been 10
all of my
years.
usernames.
Roger Fly.
Fly.
I'm sorry, it's just that I was so addicted. Can you search that? Yeah.
Sora.
I was so
Brand.
addicted to the Naruto song that had Sora,
Oh,
and I just the translation in the music video was fly, so I was like,
oh.
it's like fly bird. So I was like,
Okay.
what is it?
Japanese to English, sky or the heavens.
Roger
Yes.
Heaven.
Roger Heavens. That was the
Roger
new update.
Heavens.
Roger
So I'll update.
Heavens.
Welcome to Roger Heavens. This is so I'm still correct in a way, ish.
Yeah. It is sky.
Because I don't know. I don't
I
remember
think
what
it's
the
just
source was.
fly because you fly to the sky, Roger,
I
fly
like
to
that.
the
I like that they're
sky.
trying to make sense of my failure.
Trying to save her.
Thank you, Roberto. You're a good man. Well, I think we should end the episode. It's actually 1:40.
Damn.
Damn.
140.
Yep.
We took breaks though, so.
That's the thing.
I
But we
already
didn't take
counted
one.
for the breaks. It's at least 1:30.
Damn, son. Well,
Especially with all like the chats
Uh-huh.
after. Okay. Wait, let me get my phone.
Well, anything else you wanna add, Roberto?
Yeah.
Like, do you wanna ask us anything?
Do you wanna?
Um,
Do you have any underlying?
Yeah, maybe you have something to ask us. We're fine with that.
Or do you want to
Damn,
say?
I didn't think of that. You put him on a spot. Wait.
Or is there anything that you've recently learned? And
He did ask me before.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Wanna say-
before
How did you
going
get? How
here.
did this start?
Yeah, like how the
Yeah.
pod started. But because we already explained that lots of times during the pod, so I already
okay.
explained it to him on the way.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Anything else you want to ask us?
or just anything
Or
that
you want to bring up? Doesn't have to be about us either. Like,
Yeah.
just,
Like, did you recently learn something? Like, whoa, did you know?
Oh, did you know?
Nice.
I actually thought he had something.
Uh-huh.
I was actually also like, you actually have something.
Can I give a shout out to
Yeah.
From the Jar?
Yeah, if you know their full whole thing, then.
Yeah. So From the Jar is a company. Company kind of
Yeah, I
food
would say-
chain
local
food
in
chain
May,
company
yeah.
by my girlfriend Syra.
Nice.
Gang,
It's
gang.
Shout
a-
out to Sarah.
Shout out to Syra. Check out _ from the Jar at Instagram.
Oh, you already know.
And if y'all wanna order some goodies, good food, or desserts, or vegetarian stuff, convenient, like you don't wanna, read. Their purpose is to lessen the use of plastic.
Well, that's
then-
where they got From the Jar, because everything
Yep.
is served in jars.
Yep.
Technically.
Then you can check them out. Yeah.
Okay,
pretty
shout
much.
out to From the Jar. I'm also gonna put that in the description just in case.
Should have been a crossover event again.
I know. If she's interested in doing collabs, we're right here. So,
Yeah, I'll let her know.
yeah. Like a part 2 to the edible brownies, something.
Yeah,
Also get
then
brownies
maybe we'll
again.
Have, edible.
Edible jars. Okay.
Wait.
Wait, this I want to see. This I want to see.
See people crunching on the jar.
It gets even crazy. Like you can
Eat
not
the jar.
You don't have to return the jar. You can eat
Eat
it.
the jar.
You
Bro.
get the jar with you and you eat it.
If Syra makes it happen, let us know.
We bring this business proposition. Edible jars.
No, listen to me straight. I'm not shitting you.
You're hearing me correctly.
Okay, Michael, take it away.
And with that, that's all the time we have for today. As always, catch us next Saturday, 10 a.m. Chinatown.
No,
on your
not next Saturday. We have a break, remember?
next.
There you go. There you go.
We're having a break, so if you're listening in from YouTube, please subscribe, like, share, and ring that bell button. Or you can also ask us anything, give us feedback by sliding into our DMs at Taurus Thing Pod on Instagram and Twitter. Again, that's TAURUSTHINGPOD. Do you want to plug in again your Insta?
Oh, okay.
everything.
Rupz?
You can check me out on Instagram at Rupzram at RUPZRAYEM. Yeah. Everything else is pretty much the same. Yeah. YouTube, if you want, Roberto Belgas. Yeah.
I would sub. I didn't know you had a YouTube channel, so I would sub.
Looks like you're going to have to put out a video soon.
Yeah, I'm barely active in there, but so,
What does you feel like it?
if you feel like it.
And with that, it's your boy MZ.
Sugar Kate.
It's me, D.
We keep waiting for the deal because then he has to say something. You want to say it?
Oh! You want me to go?
That's for you.
And it's Rupz.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's Taurus Thing, and we out.
Yeah. And don't forget, we have our second pod vlog over on YouTube, so go check that out. Also, if you want to see Roberto bust out his moves.
Hey.
Follow him below.
Thank you, Roberto.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
man.
guys.
And we're still fading.